Hold on to your butts and prepare for download, because this is the update from May 24th, 2014.
Update required.
Hidetaka Miyazuki, director of From Software's Dark Souls and Demon Souls, has now been named president of the company as of May 21st. The official release from the company lists many new names, with Hidetaka listed next to president. Also, God Current Yield listed next to advisor, according to Google Translate. What could this mean for the future of From Software? I would guess it means we could probably see more Souls games. And also that Google Translate may not translate that well. Just maybe. For those of you who keep up in gaming news, you may remember the big buyout of Oculus recently by Facebook for the modest sum of $2 billion. Oculus, of course, being the VR company that was built up around a rather successful Kickstarter, it seems though that the buyout wasn't the end of their problems, as Zenimax Media Inc., owners of id Software, have decided to lay down a big old fat lawsuit against them. According to Zenimax, they provided Oculus with support in the form of intellectual property and personnel, even though Zenimax never actually put a penny in the hand of Oculus. What they mean by this is that they're claiming to own some of the tech brought to the Oculus project by none other than John Carmack, who's been working with Oculus since the original Kickstarter before officially joining the project in late 2013. Carmack had received one of the two Oculus Rift prototypes and had shown it off at E3 2012, giving the Rift a ton of press that helped its Kickstarter succeed before he eventually left id. Zenimax is also saying that the Rift is illegally misappropriating Zenimax trade secrets relating to virtual reality technology and infringing Zenimax copyrights and trademarks, and that they're entitled to all the technology Carmack had made for the Rift while he was still working for id. In response to this, Oculus VR Chief Technology Officer John Carmack responded saying that Oculus uses 0 lines of code he wrote while under contract at Zenimax. Oculus also gave this response to CNET, saying, "The lawsuit filed by Zenimax has no merit whatsoever. As we have previously said, Zenimax did not contribute to any Oculus technology. Oculus will defend these claims vigorously." With this lawsuit happening so close to the Facebook buyout, I can't help but wonder if Zenimax decided to jump on this issue now, since Oculus has way more money than it did previously. When it comes to us consumers, though, this probably won't mean much, as the big companies will throw money at each other until one of them eventually gets bored or walks away. Those of you looking forward to Nintendo's new Smash Bros. Game may have been a bit surprised with the screenshots of the new version of Ike. Ike from the Fire Emblem series isn't a new character to Smash Bros., but he did get a bit of a change, as the character now appears as a muscle-bound, beefy, manly man instead of his previous design. This spawned some ridicule in Japan, as Ike's new looks had gotten him dubbed the Gorilla. This is due to the Japanese audience's like in thinner characters who rely more on technique to defeat their opponents as opposed to just brute force. To me, this new character model does seem to give off a different kind of attitude with its looks and expressions than the previous one did, and it seems kind of strange for the developers to specifically change the design of a character who already exists within the series. Maybe I just decided to pump some iron between games to prepare to take on some of the new challengers, such as Little Mac from Punch-Out, as well as the Wii Fit Trainer. Former Valve employee and Counter-Strike creator Min Lee revealed in an interview with GoRGN-TV that he'd seen concept art for both Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3, the first being a long-awaited sequel in the adventures of the mute Gordon Freeman, and the later being Valve's co-op zombie apocalypse game that was leaked late last year. Min's words were,
I don't know if I can talk about that, to be honest, but I mean, yeah, I think, I think it's kind of public knowledge that people know that it is being worked on, and so if I were to say that, yeah, I've seen some images, like some concept art of it, that wouldn't be big news, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess I could say that I did see something that looked kind of like in the Half-Life universe, and I mean, like, it wouldn't surprise anyone if I said, yeah, they're working on it. So yeah, I mean, I guess, to go on a limb, I would say, yeah, I did see some concept art for Half-Life 3.
Min also had this to say.
The one thing I'm really excited about is Left 4 Dead. It wouldn't be any news if I said that, yes, I saw it and it looks great. So I was really excited when I saw that. I was like, wow, this looks great, because I really enjoyed Left 4 Dead, and it was just one of those games that just really changed the industry. Because I think at the time there wasn't many good co-op games.
While Min isn't completely sure if what he saw or not was Half-Life 3, Half-Life Episode 3, or anything related to Half-Life at all, the main thing is that these statements do confirm the previous Left 4 Dead 3 leak. Keep in mind, though, that Min left the company a few years ago, so no one is exactly sure when he actually saw the concept art in question. Does this mean that the crowbar-wielding hero could soon be making a comeback, or are we just being pulled along by rumors and speculation again? We'll just have to wait and find out about that, but hopefully not another 7 to 10 years. Our last story in the news today is brought to you by Ubisoft. Ubisoft. We should make pillows. Along with the reveal of their upcoming title Far Cry 4, Ubisoft released a few pictures to help get people interested in the new game. Among these was a picture of the game's box art that featured a light-skinned man with blonde hair wearing a purple suit, sitting on an ancient broken statue and placing his hand on the head of a darker man holding a grenade. Even though there was little to no information about who these characters were nor where this game took place, it didn't take long for the internet to jump to some conclusions. Among these were that the game was anti-religious due to the characters sitting on what is assumed to be a broken religious statue as a throne, and the call of racism, with the assumption that the white guy was going to be the main character of the game. While this wouldn't be the first time that race would have been part of a Far Cry game after what happened with Far Cry 2, Ubisoft creative director Alex Hutchinson responded to this saying, "Just so it's clear for those jumping to conclusions, he's not white and he's not the player." This was later supported by a short slip of Far Cry 4's plot when its details were accidentally posted on Uplay. Ubisoft quickly took down the information, but not fast enough for the internet, as people were able to quickly take screenshots of it anyway. The post reads, "Hidden in the majestic Himalayas lies Kyrat, a country steeped in tradition and violence. You are A.J. Gale. Traveling to Kyrat to fulfill your mother's dying wish, you find yourself caught up in a civil war to overthrow the oppressive regime of Director Pagan Min. Explore and navigate this vast open world where danger and unpredictability lurk around every corner. Here, every decision counts, and every second is a story. Welcome to Kyrat." This leak, however, leads me to believe that it may have been done on purpose and used to quirl the conclusions people had previously made about the box art. It just goes to show you that one picture rarely tells the whole story. And now, a random top 10! Top 10 cups in media. Number 10, Vault 13 Canteen. Number 9, number 1 Sniper Mug. Number 8, CSGO Hardly Working Mug. Number 7, Death by Teacup. Number 6, Chip. Number 5, the Goblet of Fire. Number 4, the World Cup, which isn't actually a cup. Number 3, Z-Mug. Number 2, Craig Ferguson's Snake Cup. And the number 1 cup in media is this table of holy grails. Today's featured channel is Family Jewels X7. If you like rock covers of video game songs, then you will absolutely love this guy. He's got the talent for your musical palette, creating covers of video game music from anything from Pokemon to VVVVV and Super Meat Boy. Thank you guys for watching. I'm MegapieMan. Come back next Saturday for more news, and you've just been updated.
Update complete.